Hi FlossTube friends, this is Lisa, one half of Stitching the Dream, recording this from the cabin up in northern Minnesota. Today is Wednesday, June 3rd. Not sure how this is going to work with sound because it's a little breezy today. You can see the view behind me is the same view I see every morning when I wake up out my bedroom window. It's just beautiful. Today's a gorgeous sunny day. It's supposed to be in the low 80s, I believe. And the project of the day is finish sanding and start painting the kitchen. I haven't put any updates out recently. Actually, I haven't put any updates out, but we got the new kitchen in last year with the exception of the water and the drain. That was one of the first things we did this year, was hooked up the water and the drain. So now we have a fully functioning 100% brand new kitchen at the cabin. And was it yesterday? The day before, it was Monday. On Monday, I tore out the old kitchen cabinets and the old sink and the old hot water heater, just a little 6-gallon one that was under the sink, which then opened up the whole living room for space. It almost doubled our usable space. So that was huge. Today I don't know if I already said it, but I'm going to be finishing up the sanding and hopefully starting the painting in the new kitchen. So when it's done and beautiful, I will post some pictures because I love it. I love it. So since we've been here, been doing a lot of little things, little tidying up, little finishing, little tiny construction. The major construction will be down the road a little bit, but in the meantime, I've been stitching my butt off. So I'm a morning person. I wake up quite early, so I take the first few hours of the day, and that's my stitching time. And I think what I told you guys last time is I put all the projects I brought up with us this summer, I put on the tiny decision wheel, and I spin it every day. So I spin it at night before we go to bed, and then I get my projects out and prepped and ready to go for the morning. So then when I get up in the morning, I just make my coffee and I just start stitching and start my day off that way. So what I'm gonna do is just run through what I've done. I guess this is about cross stitch, so I will show you all the cross stitch. So I'm not going to show you in spin order because everything I have is alphabetized, so I would just go down the list alphabetically. Starting with Ann Thomas, 1854. So this is Ann Thomas, 1854. She came up twice already. So I was surprised because I told them totally random. You can set it to either give more weight to different projects or keep them all the same. So I had everything weighted the same, and I told the wheel that you can choose things more than once because I wanted it to be as random as possible. So Ann Thomas came up twice. The other thing I tried to do, and I didn't think of it right away, is I took a picture of each new one before I started. So I had a beginning of summer picture. And Ann Thomas was started before I got here. If I took a picture of her, I'll put it over here, I'll put it over here, the beginning of summer picture, and then I will show you where I'm at. So anyway, again, Ann Thomas, 1854, by Hands Across the Sea. And here is where I'm at. We hold something behind it. I'm not sure about, there we go. So that's how much I got in the 2 days that she was drawn or spun. Look how beautiful that is. Oh my gosh. I cannot get over how pretty this is. So let me pull it back and then I'll put the two pictures side by side. Alrighty, so there is Ann Thomas. I gotta be real careful setting things down out here because This is high pollen season up here, and I don't want to get pollen all over my linen. Okay, so the next one is Bear in the Birches. So this was the Charley Harper artwork, Bear in the Birches. I started this a while ago. So here's the picture, I think, of where it was at the beginning of summer. And here is where it's at now. This was actually the first piece spun on the wheel for the very first day of stitching at the cabin, which is appropriate because this piece I started for the cabin. So here they are side by side, the beginning of summer and current. Let me pull back a little bit. Okay, so there's that. Hopefully things don't get blown away. I brought a wood block to keep them from getting... Okay, next we have Beloved. So this is Beloved by Running with Needles and Scissors. Beloved was spun twice, so that was exciting. So here's where it was at the beginning of summer, and here's where it is now. We'll put it up close. And then the side by side will go like that. It's really pretty. So that is Beloved. She was spun twice. Emma Sanford. And Emma was spun once. So Emma Sanford, one of those cute little Bristols before. And get her rolled up. She's on a scroll, so. And here is where Emma is now. So I work up, so I'm working my way up the top. So here's a side by side, beginning of summer and now. I hope this is going to work to show them this way. Okay, so there's Emma. Oopsie, this one's blowing away. I can't have that happen. And I don't have a picture for this. So Florigraphica. I don't have the chart because it's on, I have it digitally. It's on my iPad. So I guess I could have brought the picture there, but I didn't. Anyway, here's the before, or the beginning of summer picture. And then here's where I'm at now. In the side by side. I'm not sure I'm loving this as much as I thought I was going to. I'm questioning my fabric choice, but it's still very pretty. But it's so much better when you really love how things are turning out, but it's still pretty. Next I have, I'll get my wood block so Florigraphica doesn't blow away. Okay, so this was funny. So Kringles, the sal I'm doing with the ladies, the crockpot ladies, Kringles by Little House, is it? Little House Needleworks. Wood block. This one came up, where's my notes? This one was drawn 3 times. 3 times the wheel spun this guy, which is kind of funny. Okay. So here's my Kringles. Well, I guess I should have said, here's the before, or the beginning of summer picture. And then side by side. There's where I'm at. Yay. All right, and then next I have, get my wood block, Let Love Rain. So that's the Teresa Kogut. Actually, I found the actual picture. The Teresa Kogut sampler from a few years back. It was it was a market release a couple years back that I just fell in love with. So that's what it looks like. There's the book cover, Let Love Rain, Teresa Kogut. here's the beginning of summer. And oopsie, got too many things here. Please don't blow away. All right, outside may not be the answer for these, but I just love the background. Okay, here's where I'm at now. So side by side, if this works, I hope it works. So I was working on that center bouquet. Oops, okay, so there's Let Love Rain. This one is a new start. This is the Reflets de Soie Melina Gambet 1897. This is the one I'm stitching with the thread that one of my framing customers sent me. So I was really struggling with this one. It's a new start, so I don't have a before picture. But I decided to make it, of course, you know, why wouldn't I? It's over 1. So it's kind of hard to, there we go. But looking at the little motifs in this, I'm gonna make one little change to it, so to personalize it. So on the bottom, you know, it's got a picture of a boat. We have a boat. It's not in the water yet, but we have a boat. It's got it's a chalice, but it's kind of like a wine glass, and we drink wine. And then it's got the scales of justice over here. I think I'm gonna change that and put a little cabin, and this can be my little cabin stitch. Anyway, I may or may not do that because sometimes I have ideas and then I just go, never mind. Okay, next I have Midnight Santa Stocking. This one was spun once, and this is the one. It's a Teresa Kogut market release, but I'm not doing it as a stocking. I don't have a picture, so never mind that. Let me put this behind it so we can see. Okay, so that's where I am with Midnight Santa. And like I said, I'm not going to do it as a stocking. I will do it as a pseudo sampler picture. I love all the elements. I'm not a huge fan of those long skinny stockings. And now that I've said that out loud, you watch. I'm going to start stitching long skinny stockings all the time. Okay, so this is funny. Needfuls, not that it's funny. This one came up once, spun one, and this is the one I'm working on here, the sewing machine one. It's by Scarlett House. Big start of summer, right there. And here's where I'm at now. Just behind him. The sun just poked out from behind the tree, so it's going to be. Well, it's going to be a struggle. So here they are side by side. Okay, and that one actually got called today, so I'm stitching on it today, June 3rd. A Quaker dwelling, spun twice. So this one is a Quaker dwelling. This is the one that I would take on an airplane because it's a lot of just fill in the blank. But it spun twice here, and I made some progress. Okay, here's the beginning of summer picture, right there. And here's where I'm at with it now. So you can see I started in on the roof. I got all the mortar of the house in, finished all the windows. I'm missing a color for one of the fill-in of the windows, and there's the wind. It feels so nice. Okay, here they are side by side where I'm at. All right, next. Oh, I think no, I didn't. Okay, never mind. Okay, a Symphony of Friendship. So this is the Sal sampler that I am so far behind, but I made some good progress on this one. I didn't catch up, but I made some good progress. So here's where I was at the beginning of summer. And this is a little longer, so I think here's where I'm at now. I need to have something else behind here. Let's try this. Okay, there we go. Here's where I'm at now. So you can see I started on this side, and I got the bottom border, and I started up on that bird, and getting there. All right, side by side. I think I'll do, I don't know if I can pull back far enough. I'll keep this low and I'll put the other one high. Okay. All right, that's what I've been stitching. So we will see how the rest, oh, I lost it. No, I didn't. This wind is driving me nuts. I'm not sure if I'm losing things or just losing my mind. Probably just my mind. Anyway, that's what I stitched in May. Oh shoot, I have a finish, but I didn't bring it out. Let me run get that. So my finish was Fruit Dove Frenzy. I just love how happy this is. It's so bright and colorful and joyous. Fruit Dove Frenzy by Boomerang Stitches. This I bought at Market this year. This was a new release in March. Yay. So I actually finished it before we came to the cabin, but I thought, well, I finished it in May, so I have to show it on my May update video, which is today, June 3rd, Mark's birthday. Happy birthday, honey. I think that's all I have. So I'm going to put all this stuff away. I'm going to get back into the kitchen. I do have shoes on, and I'm not pregnant, but I am going to get in the kitchen and finish sanding my drywall, because I did some mud work, and then hopefully the sanding goes okay and I can start painting, because I really want to get that kitchen done. The other thing I'll do while concurrent with painting, because I'll have the refrigerator pulled out and I'll have the stove pulled out, I'm putting the flooring in that area, so I can get that in under the appliances, and then get those tucked back in where they go, hopefully never have to move them again, and get on with the rest of the cabin, because I have a feeling things are going to start moving fast now that that old kitchen is out. I hope I'm right, because I really hope I'm right. Yep, I think that's about it. I have a few weeks until we start having guests, so I also need to start working on the bunkhouse, because right now it's storing tools and supplies, so I'll need to move that stuff out to get the bunk set up, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, it's gonna be a busy June, or late June, early July. We've got a lot of family coming up, a lot of activities planned, and totally looking forward to every minute of it, as long as I can be ready. I got this. Okay, thank you for checking in. I will try to get another one out the end of June to let you know how things went, stitching wise and building wise and company wise and weather wise and boat wise and all of the wises that we could do. Thank you, and I will be talking to you soon. I'm Lisa, stitching the dream and living the dream. Bye.